Hello friends and enemies, come with me on day 3 of my trip to Iceland. Today was a little bittersweet because I was checking out of Loft Hostel, but I was joining on my group trip with Intrepid for the 2026 friend trip. Since I low-key had a lot of bags, I made a game plan that I was going to make 2 trips to bring my stuff from Loft Hostel to my new hotel. I was going to take the bus there and then walk back to the hostel to pick up my things from the luggage storage, which worked out for me because the walk back wasn't that bad and it only took me an hour to do the whole thing. Once all my bags were settled, I went out to get lunch at Icelandic street food with my hostel friends Naomi and Peter, where we got unlimited soup in bread bowls and unlimited waffles for dessert. I only managed to have 2 soup bowls, but there's a whole wall of Polaroids of people who had like 10 plus bowls there. After Naomi left for her tattoo appointment, Peter and I walked around in Reykjavík to kill some time and to find some jewelry for his sisters. We didn't really find much at the flea market, so we ended up going to a Krónin near our hostel. Once Peter was done grocery shopping, he went back to the hostel and I made my way over to the hotel to meet everyone in my Intrepid group. Besides Sabrina, who met up with me at museum night the previous night, everyone else flew in that morning into Reykjavík. So after meeting a few of them in person for the first time after chatting with them over WhatsApp, I went up back to my room to freshen up before our meeting and our welcome dinner. We were only 9 people in total with our tour guide Christian, Ange, and Leo from Intrepid, and then the 6 of us in the group, me, Sabrina, Elan, Ben, Jeremy, and Max, so I knew we were going to get really close really quickly. It was so nice being on a trip with other creators because at any given point we'd have our phones and cameras out and be like, ah, yes, you get me. We all had a set menu of fish for dinner and then creme brulee for dessert. And because Sabrina and I were the only Americans in this group of Canadians, everyone else was quizzing me and her about like Canadianisms while we were also trading off some New York and DC slang. After dinner, we went to Hallgrímskirkja where I started teaching everyone how to dirty wine in preparation for my video before we made a loop around the downtown Reykjavík area where Max may or may not have used his camera to see if someone was having a rave at the top of this statue. After going back to our hotel to warm up and hype ourselves up, we went over to Húsmáls og menningar for a drink and some live music. This bookstore bar has live music every night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. and it is the perfect place for a night out in Reykjavík. It gets real crowded real quickly, but we managed to find a spot in the mezzanine and we stayed there until the last song at 11 p.m. We then headed over to Röntgen bar to meet up with my friend Naomi before heading back to our hotel at midnight. Like and follow for day 4.